Hello guys, welcome once again to High Tech Review. So today we're gonna say about some pros and cons we are facing on Zenfone 2 Laser. This is the 5.5-inch 16 GB version we recently brought from Flipkart, and it will be available from 16th of September through exclusively Flipkart, and the price is just 9,999 rupees. There is some issue, and there is some good things about this device, so we will talk about the some pros and cons of this Zenfone 2 laser. So let's get started. So first of all, we talk about the pros and then we move about the cons. So first of all, let's talk about some pros of the Zenfone 2 laser. So the Zenfone 2, the design is pretty good. We already know that it get design awards for 2015. So you can see the design is pretty good, and the volume rockers are in behind, and there is the 13 megapixel camera with dual LED flash in pretty small amount of space, and we also have a laser autofocus. uh, that's all the design form factor, and it's not a the bezels are now pretty small, not so big bezel right now. So that's why we like the design. And one thing I also want to mention that the display is pretty good. You can see the viewing angles are pretty wide, so you can see the display from any angle, so which is a good thing. So we like the display, and we like the display quality, and the color saturation level was pretty accurate. And one more thing, that it's an OGS panel, so it's an IPS OGS panel. That's mean the sunlight visibility will be pretty fine, and the brightness is pretty good in this display. So let's move to next pros. So this device uses Qualcomm Snapdragon 410 chipset, which is a 64-bit enabled chipset. So that's when it's a 4G supported device, and that's why we like the device pretty much. And this device also support dual 4G sim, and so you can use any of your sim, and you can use any of your sim or both of your sim in 4G network, but you can use one sim at 4G network in one time. So now let's move to some storage and RAM. In the RAM section, this device comes with 2 GB of RAM, and the multitasking is pretty fine because of the 2 GB of RAM. So you can see that now we have 683 MB of RAM free, and so this device supports 2 GB of RAM, and this device also supports 16 GB of inbuilt storage and expandable up to 64 GB. So inbuilt 64 GB, in that 64 GB we will get 10.80 GB free, and we can also move apps and apps data to the SD card. So let me give you a demo of the same. So you can see in our Asphalt 8 game, the 1.61 GB of data are in the SD card, and only 62.59 MB data in the phone memory. So there is no issue about the storage scenario. So let's talk about the Android and Android version. So this device comes in with Android 5.0.2. It's not the latest version, but still you will get the kit lollipop, so that will be a pretty good thing, because some budget oriented and some higher end device come in nowadays with 4.4.4 KitKat. So this is a good move by ASUS, and this device also come with Zen UI, and the Zen UI is full of customization this time. We like the Zen UI pretty much. So it's pretty unique UI by ASUS, and it's pretty handy and pretty customizable. So you can customize each and everything, and you can also use theme this time. So you can change your whole effect, scroll effect, icon. You can also download icon pack, you can also download apps and widget, and you can also use theme. So this time you can use many theme. ASUS already installed 3 themes there, so you can fully change your device interface by set different theme. So which is pretty good move by ASUS, and we like this move. So let's take another pros of this device. So the main pro I found in this device is the battery backup. The battery backup is pretty good, I must say. So we already use the ASUS Zenfone 5. The battery backup was pathetic in the Zenfone 5, which was cost 10,000 earlier. So in this Zenfone 2 laser, this time ASUS comes with 3000 mAh removable battery. Yes, the battery is also removable, and the battery backup is awesome. If you are a heavy user, you can still last a day, full day, with a single charge. And if you are a moderate user, you can easily last it from 1.5 to 2 days easily. So there is no issue about battery. So one more thing is the price. So ASUS keep the price pretty low. They just price it at 10,000 rupees for Indian customer. So which is pretty good. In 10,000 rupees you will get Android 5.0, a Qualcomm Snapdragon 64-bit 4G enabled chipset, of course a quad-core chipset clocked at 1.2 gigahertz, and you also get 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of storage, a 5.5-inch HD IPS display, and also a Corning Gorilla Glass 4 technology. And you also get a laser autofocus camera, 13 megapixel in the back with dual LED flash, and 5 megapixel. So in the back side, ASUS also come with a 13 megapixel rear with dual LED flash and laser autofocus technology. But we don't like the back camera that much because we already seen that many more budget oriented device come with pretty good camera. Like we like the Meizu M2 Note camera very much, and we also like the MI4i camera. But ASUS brings a new kind of technology called laser autofocus in this kind of price range. But the laser autofocus isn't working that much. ASUS said that this device can focus pretty fast, but we can see if we use the tap to focus, the focusing time was 1 or 2 seconds. So finally, what pros we found in ASUS Zenfone 2 laser? So the build quality and the display technology is pretty good. This device has amazing call clarity. The call clarity is pretty good. We like the call clarity. So ASUS Zen UI over Android 5.0.2. Camera interface is pretty rich. There are many modes available in the camera. You can easily customize the camera mode, and you can use several mode. This device have lots of mode in the camera. So the camera app is pretty useful and pretty good. The battery backup was pretty good. Dual 4G SIM capability, Snapdragon 410, smooth UI, no lag we mentioned, and the laser autofocus. So that's all the pros we found in the Zenfone 2 laser. So let's talk about the con. So first of all, this device comes with Gorilla Glass 4 technology, but there is nothing mentioned inside the box or on the box that this device comes with any kind of protection. But in the flip cut page, it was mentioned that this device comes with Gorilla Glass 4 technology, but it failed our scratch test. If you want to check our scratch test, you can hit the link there. So this device failed our scratch test. We already have 3 and 4 scratch in this device. So we recommended you, if you buy this device, then go for a screen guard or tempered glass. So the con number 2, again low speaker problem. We're facing same issue with Zenfone 5, and in the Zenfone 2 laser the same issue happened again. The speaker output is not that great and it's not that loud. And the same issue happened with the headphone output. In the Zenfone 5, the headphone output was pretty good, but here in Zenfone 2 laser, the audio output via the 3.5 mm headphone jack is not that great. And another con is that the rear camera is not up to mark. I already mentioned that the rear camera doesn't work like a 13 megapixel camera as we seen on MI4i or Meizu Note M2 Note. So that's a con in my opinion. So another con is gaming lag. So this device lags in gaming performance. We already test gaming performance in this device. We run Asphalt 8, Modern Combat 5 and FIFA 15 in this device. In the Asphalt 8, this device definitely lag in the high graphics mode, and in the Modern Combat 5 there is also some issue. It just connected to server and it failed sometime. So there is some issue with the gaming, I would say. So another con is, in my opinion, so it's an octa-core edge. So many manufacturers use Qualcomm Snapdragon octa-core or MediaTek based octa-core chipset, which was 64-bit, but ASUS still using a quad-core chipset in the age of octa-core. So this is a con in my opinion. So the laser autofocus is not working like a charm. So if we use the tap to focus, then the focusing time was little bit of high. You can see I tapping here, there is 1 or 2 second of delay. You can see again 1 or 2 seconds of delay. So it's not super fast, it's not working well as of now. Hope the ASUS fixed in future software update in the issue. And so one more con is that too much bloatware. So this device have too much bloatware from the ASUS app to Google app, everything in this device. Some of the app you can you can uninstall some of the app, but you can't uninstall all the app. Then you have to disable some app. So this bloatware take lot of memory of your phone from your phone, and hopefully you can move apps to internal external SD card, but still some of the app cannot movable to SD card, and they will take lot of space of your internal storage. So our last con of this device, though this device is priced 10,000 rupees, still ASUS not given a earphone inside the box. So in the box pack you will find only charger and a data cable, nothing else. In the Zenfone 5, ASUS brings a headphone with the Zenfone 5, but this time in the Zenfone 2 Laser, ASUS doesn't provide any kind of earphone or extra accessories with this device. So that's all guys, this is our pros and cons review of the ASUS Zenfone 2 Laser. If you guys found these reviews helpful, then please thumbs up, that will help our channel. So if you want to know any information about the Zenfone 2 Laser, just comment below in the comment section. I will answer all of your query each and one. So thanks for watching guys, this is Shovik Mitro signing off. Hope to see you in my next video.